when Convoy was at scale, we had shippers that our opex per load was $10 to $15, as where the average in the space is 150 plus for a broker. So an order of magnitude difference, and that's for spot.
Whoa, whoa. So you said opex, which please explain, because I'm sure there's some brokers saying, I'm just a lowly salesman. Please explain, Bill.
Yeah, this is a fun conversation to get into with brokers because everybody has a different perception of how they track this. And is it marginal cost, or am I taking the total cost and dividing it out? But ultimately, the easiest way to conceptualize it that I always looked at was like look at a broker. You typically have like $1 million in revenue per employee, and on average, you're doing if you take all the variable costs, the carrier sales, your FinOps in the back end, your account management, your sales, and you put all that together and divide it by the loads, it's typically the benchmark in the industry is like $155, right? That's the cost per load, which is why historically I've had to make such big margins, and why for a broker, like to break even on $1,000 load, you got to make a 15% margin. That number has been coming down. It's hugely variable by brokers, because some brokers also they have great contacts at mid-market carriers where they maybe send the same carrier 10 loads every day and auto accept, and that just becomes that much easier. So there's huge variance, and there's also a huge variance based on the shippers, because shippers have very different requirements of how you engage or how you schedule. Some can be very difficult to schedule, and others can be very easy. So you might, in fact, in my experience in brokerage, even at an Uber Freight or Convoy, where you might have a very automated set of customers where you're paying $15, $30 per shipment, you still will have some where it's $250 just because they're difficult. So shippers have a big part of this as well.